Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? This is my first live, and hmm, it's interesting. Okay, we'll talk about the House of Bond number nine. The House of Bond number nine, man. That's what we're gonna talk about. All right. So, Bond number nine. Let's get at it. Let's get at it. Can't stop, won't stop, not gonna stop. All right. First live. I'm excited about it. I'm stoked. Don't expect much viewers. Um, that is what it is, and I'm still we're still gonna go. But what inspired me to do Bond number nine was the Man Cologne channel and this fragrance that he had mentioned that I'm gonna speak about later. But first, I want to talk about let's talk about the house of Bond number nine a little bit. Okay. Um, located in New York. What's that? Nine Bond NoHo in Manhattan. The VIPs drive around in the Bond number nine car. Cover a wide variety of fragrances, all those good things, whatever. Came in existence in 2003. The creator is Laurice Rami. If I pronounced that wrong, I'm sorry, but I think that's what her name is. Laurice Rami. If that's not it. Sorry. Um, the house, they did a lot of collaborations with different people. The biggest one that I know of was Warhol, and that made a lot of money for the company. They did real big with that. When that contract ended, they dropped the name but kept the fragrances, and I don't think he got any percentage of that anymore at all. So all of that went away. Uh, it's something that I didn't know. I didn't know this, and I don't know how true it is. Maybe you do, but it said that in every fragrance, they use at least 22% pure oil. In every fragrance, they use at least 22% pure oil. How true that is, I don't know. Maybe you know. Also, in at least I know signature that's at least 30% pure oil. Hmm? What you think? You believe it? I don't know. Okay. But let's talk about the big thing dealing with the House of Bond number nine and the uh the founder herself, Miss Laurice Rama. They were being sued because it's been said that she hold on, pineapple juice gotta have it. It's been said that she had some racial activities going on within her stores, calling I said that they had a code word saying stating that when more so African Americans entered her stores, there would be code words stating we need to change the light bulbs. And that was saying that keep an eye out on these African Americans. And to her defense, she confirmed that yes, that wasn't stating to that they would use keep. We need to change the light bulbs when a suspicious character entered the store. But the two individuals who were suing her stated that they only used the code word when African Americans came into the store. Right? How true that is, I don't know. But they filed a $3 million lawsuit against her, but it was to no avail. They dropped the suit and it was no more. Okay. So I guess she beat that. So we talked about that. We got that out the way. Um, so now let's get to the House of Bond number nine itself. Okay. Some people say it is a high price clone house. A high price clone house. What you think? I don't know. I kind of like the fragrances. I ain't gonna say kind of because I have quite a few of them, so I must like the fragrances. But as far as it being a high price clone house, I mean they're very unique. They have different fragrances, different I call them personalities as far as scent DNA. So I don't know. I wouldn't go that far as to say that. Uh, so let's talk about some fragrances. Let's talk about some fragrances. My I did a top 15 Bond number nine a while back. I think over a year ago. I need to do another one. I really need to do another one. So what do you guys think about bond number 9? You know, what are your thoughts? I think the house is unique, different. When it came on the scene, it's based out of the states or whatever. So that's pretty cool. Um, my favorite, my favorite is Tribeca. Tribeca, that's my favorite. It was Lafayette Street, but Tribeca is my favorite. Yeah. The Kikoa and the hazelnut in there, yeah, that really does something for me. Um, Second, like I said, was Lafayette Street. That's gonna always be a beast, always be a monster, always be a top seller for them. No matter what they do, that's gonna always be good. Um, then you got the Dubai line. I really like the Dubai line. My favorite one from the Dubai line is Dubai Gold. Dubai Gold, oh, man. Let me see. Let's take a hit. Oh God. Mm. If you've never smelled Dubai Gold, you really got to give it a shot. You really do. It's not bad. Not bad at all. You know what? let's get to let's get to some of the good stuff. Some of the really good stuff. Now, like I had mentioned, I wasn't this fragrance that's coming up, this new one, this was mentioned to me by the Man Cologne channel, and this one was absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Uh well, no, I can't. I just can't go to that one yet. We can't go to that. We got to talk about some more fragrance. Another great one from that I truly enjoy from bar number 9, Shares Bomb. Summer, springtime. Mm, yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Shares Bomb. Another gorgeous one. You will love Shares Bomb. If you love the citrus notes, the bergamots, and all those springtime vibes, you're gonna truly love Shares Bomb. That's another home run. That's a sleeper. You know, a lot of people when they first get into the house of bar nines, they're more so on the uh the more popular ones instead of those sleeper ones like Shares Bond, Centerpiece for him. Centerpiece for him. This is another perfect well, all of them, centerpiece for him, centerpiece neutral, centerpiece for her, all of those are really good ones. But this centerpiece for him, it's how can I put this? It's a spring summer fragrance with a very mature manly twist to it. If you never tried it, I suggest you do. Please get your nose on that one. That's another good one. Centerpiece for him, really good one. Like I said, you got the favorites. Greenwich Village, that's a home run hitter for the company. You can never get tired of smelling that one. Never smell it again. You can never ever get tired of that one. Greenwich Village, Lafayette Street, and of course, those three right there, to me, are their staplers for their house. These three right here. That's their staplers. To me, I could be wrong, but those are the ones that made the most money, especially Lafayette Street. That one really did it. Lafayette, I'm knocking stuff over. Lafayette Street really put them on the map. Man, yeah. You can never get enough of Lafayette Street. And oh man. And it's not played out. Like I did a video about MFK, how to me BF 540 is played out. Lafayette Street, I don't believe this will ever get played out. And people that because for one, the price isn't outrageous like BR 540. Two, it's a scent that is gender neutral. Anybody can wear it. Everybody does wear it, and it's quiet. You know, it's quiet and it's pleasant. That Lafayette Street is one that everybody can wear. You'll love it. If you haven't, I suggest you do. I truly suggest you do. That Lafayette Street is just absolutely gorgeous. Now, if you want a fragrance that's gonna push the boundaries and just like really go there, New York Musk. New York Musk. Yeah. Not in a bad way. And the Musk, of course, New York Musk. So of course the Musk is the more prominent and down no end of fragrance. But if you want to push the boundaries, try New York Musk. Okay, you'll like that one. You'll like that one. But like I stated, the top three was those three, and the one that beats all of them. Really, I already spoke about this one, but I had to come back to it. Dubai Gold. This. When I first smelt it, it reminded me of Signature. Okay, it reminded me of Signature. All right, similar bottles and everything, but Dubai Gold is a little more bolder than Signature. Both two good, excellent fragrances. One is a little bolder, one is a little sweeter. All right, Dubai Gold is bolder. Signature is a little sweeter. Not saying that it's feminine, just on the sweeter side a little bit. That's all. Um, okay. Another one, if you want to go bold, FIDA, Financial District. This one and Wall Street, they put me, I'm not gonna say in the mind of money, but it's more of a more of a very mature, sophisticated fragrance. FIDA and Wall Street. Those two right there. I don't feel like getting up to go get Wall Street, but yeah, FIDA and Wall Street. Those two right there, really good, sophisticated, safe sense. You won't go wrong with it. You'll truly enjoy those two. Okay. And another favorite of mine, Governor's Island. This one, yeah. Me personally, I believe that this is a perfect beach fragrance. A perfect beach fragrance. You're going to the beach. Uh, I wouldn't say past. I would say the beach is more so on the East Coast side, like North Carolina beaches, South Carolina beaches. Maybe not Florida beach, but that type of beach. It's more of a laid back beach vibe, not the party beach vibe, but the laid back beach vibe. You know, your grandmother be laying on the beach or the boobies hanging out, sleeping. Yeah, that's Governor's Island. Gorgeous fragrance, gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. All right. Um. Okay. Now another good one, that's recent release is Nomad. Man, yeah. The oud in this one is a nice sweet oud and it's pleasant. It doesn't carry too far. You can get away with it. You're not gonna be knocking people out. Good office scent. This Nomad is an excellent office scent. It makes a statement, but it doesn't kick you in the face. The oud is a barnyard, is a pungent, so that one's real good. Nomad is a real good one. Um, and another one to me that I believe is a really good fragrance that isn't barnyard is Black Sapphire from the Dubai collection. That's another one. Mm, that's a bolder fragrance. Now I'm the king of overspray. So when I go bold, I go bold. That's a bolder fragrance. Oh, not bad. You'll really enjoy that one. Okay. And let's get to another one. B9. You talking about sweet mm, in a masculine way. In a masculine way. This B9 right here. Yeah, that when I first sniffed it, it took a second to get adjusted to it because it's just a different fragrance, really really different fragrance. Not saying it's not a good fragrance, it's a good fragrance, just different. All right, that's B9, good fragrance. Um, Going back to the Dubai collection, this is an excellent rose fragrance, Dubai Ruby, beautiful rose fragrance. If you love rose fragrance, you'll love this one. Okay. That's enough of talking about the different fragrances of the House of Bond number 9. Let's get to what I really, really, really want to talk about, and it's New Harlem. Man, listen, I went to where did I go? It was Bloomingdale's. I went to Bloomingdale's, and I got a sales associate there. She helps me out. She's I think she's from Dubai, I believe. But anyhow, She called me. She said, "We got a special going on. Come down here, check this out." Went down there, checked it out, and I smelled this one. And funniest thing is, I wasn't gonna get it because it put me in the mind of Tribeca. Put me in the mind of uh, a more amped up Tribeca. If you had Tribeca, then if you like Tribeca, then you're gonna really, really, absolutely love New Harlem. New Harlem is, oh man, I'm telling you, I can even move some of these fragrances out the way. Hold on, because we need space for this. This New Harlem, that's my new number one. I'm telling you, this New Harlem is my new number one. You're gonna absolutely love this one, man. Um, like I said, if you love Tribeca, then you're gonna love New Harlem. You're gonna love New Harlem. I'm telling you, I haven't even opened it yet. This, mm, mm, mm. Woo, gorgeous. New Harlem. I had to get it. I went in the store, sampled it, put a good wearing on it, left out, was get ready to dip, get ready to roll out. And that thing hit me like, wait a minute. Mm, gorgeous. I'm not even gonna talk, I'm not even gonna talk about the notes or anything like that. Just know that this fragrance here. Mm, and what's magical about it is the dry down. The dry down is what gets you. Oh my goodness, yeah. The dry down is just absolutely gorgeous. That's mm, 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 mm. Yeah, the dry down is beautiful. You will, if you haven't tried it, I suggest you get a sample of it or get to your nearest store or whatever. And trust me, New Harlem, this is my new number one, New Harlem. I prefer this over Lafayette Street, Greenwich Village, even Tribeca. Like I said, to me, it's an amped up Tribeca. That's to my nose. Your nose could be different, but I wonder what they smell like. Layered. Let's see. Probably I shouldn't even have did that because this right here just a beast by itself. Hmm, it's okay, but this one right here, that's the one you need to really get into. All right, I just wanted to jump on here, go live, talk about this New Harlem, awesome fragrance. Um, let's dive into the notes real quick before we roll out of here. We're not gonna stay up here all day. I got stuff to do. All right, New Harlem. Now, uh, this originally came out in 2003, so it's been out before, but they brought it back, and it's 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 making waves, man. It is everybody's talking about this thing. Absolutely gorgeous fragrance. Opens up lavender, bergamot, and some green notes. Okay, I'm on Fanatic, and I'm talking. That's where I'm getting the notes from. Then they got coffee and cedar, right? And then on the base, you got vanilla, patchouli, tonka bean, and amber. Oh man, that to me, the coffee with the vanilla on the dry down, it's absolutely, it's just done differently. It's just done different. Yeah, this New Harlem, I slept this one. It came out 2003. This is my first time hearing about it. I ain't ashamed to say it. If you ever get a chance to sample this, get to your store, sample this New Harlem, man. This New Harlem is freaking awesome. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Let's say, what's another banger like a jaw but better? Um, hmm, a jaw, man. That's a jaw. A jaw is in a fragrance by itself. I mean, the Spirit of Dubai line, they really are in a class by themselves. And what is a fragrance better than a jaw? I don't know. Hold on. I had to go get it. Uh Man, a jaw. I mean, you could put this in the category of Ventus. I'm smiling. You know that citrus, that grapefruit line, but this right here, I really can't compare anything to I know we done got off the topic of bond number 9, but you know, I'm just answering your question. Something that's better than a jaw, I really can't say. Because you know, Aventus, that's been the king for so long, but I put this over Aventus. I do. If you Oh man, this is the this will be or should be the new spring summertime scent for 2024. A jaw, tell you, gorgeous scent. I can't put anything that's better than a jaw in that category, in that DNA line. I can't. No, nothing. Because everything else is trying to. Well, no, scratch that, scratch that, scratch that. Um, I would say there's a runner up. Keep getting me. I keep getting up. All right. Nishane's Hachivat X. Okay, it's going in a different direction, but it's still the same thing. You know, the spring, summertime vibe, fragrance, whatever. But as far as better than a jaw, nothing, nothing. I don't put, like I tell you, I would pick if I had a Ventus on one side and a jaw on the other side. I'm reaching for a jaw, and I'm actually reaching for Nishane's Hachivat X before I reach for Aventus. I'll reach for them two before I reach for Aventus. Not saying Aventus is good, but I reach for them first. Okay, that's all. Man, yeah, it is. It's fire. It's fire. Yep. Spirit of Dubai. Spirit of Ajal is by from the House of Spirit of Dubai. Gorgeous fragrance. Gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. Um, Yeah, you have to try it, fam. You really have to try it. It's a gorgeous fragrance. I'm telling you, you will love it. You will. You will love it. So getting back to the house, getting back to New Harlem. But whatever you guys want to talk about, just hit me up. We can talk about anything. I love fragrances. I mean, talk about all of them. But this New Harlem, I suggest you have to try Hachiba X now. Yeah, please do. If you've tried the original Hachivat, then Hachivat X is 100 times better, 100 times better. The longevity, the scent trail, the sillage, everything, the projection is just better. You will not be disappointed in either one of them. Both of these, I'll pick either one of these over Aventus. Because you know, Aventus now, I mean, to me, Aventus and BR 540, those are the two most played out fragrances in the universe. And well, to newbies that are just coming over to the niche side of fragrancy, then okay, yeah. Uh BR 540, okay, get it. Aventus, okay, yeah, get it. But once your nose becomes more advanced and you start to notice a better quality, then especially quality when it comes to a job with the House of Spirit of Dubai, banger, banger. Telling you, you won't be disappointed in that one. You won't. All right. What's up, Nosy? Jack James, I appreciate you. What's going on, fam? Calvin Strickland, my man. My top 5 for what? Bond number 9 or Spirit of Dubai? Which one you are speaking of? So if okay, I'll tell you, let's do it this way. I just got a deal, EDP. What you think? You just got a deal or a deal? What is a deal? Oh, and my whole collection. My top 5 in my whole collection. Wow. Um, wow. That's a loaded question right there. My top 5 in my whole collection. Shoot. Well, my number one. Well, let's. Wow. That's going. Wow, I did a top five too. Uh hmm. That's a good one. Well, I can tell you what my number two. Well, my number three, top three would be my number. My third, and the third spot would be Royal Oud, and that's because of sentimental value. That's what got me started on this journey. That's what boosted my confidence. That's what changed my thought process. What really put me into true manhood. Because prior to that, man, I was sweatpants and Jordans and jeans hanging off my tail. But when after that, my attitude changed, my way of thinking changed, and everything. I'm put it to you like this: I was a man. The only time I wore a suit was for three reasons. One, going to a funeral, right? Two, for Easter, and three, for court. That was it. But now you ain't gonna catch me out the house without a suit on. If I'm just going to the mailbox, I'm putting a suit on. I'm telling you, suits and sense, babe. Can't stop, won't stop, not gonna stop. Right? All right. So let me answer that question. I can give you my top three. Number three would be Royal Oud. Number two would be uh Roja. Number two. Where's a tie? Roja number two or Roja. And my number one, Diagoleve. That's my number one fragrance. Diagoleve. There's no other fragrance on the face of the earth that's better than Diagoleve to me. To me, okay? That's my three right there. All right. Can't wait to try Beekman Beekman Place from Bond Number 9. Um, Guerlain. It's a good house. It's quiet. They deserve more respect. I think I only got two fragrances for them, but their best one is their last one just came out. Tobacco Honey. I really like that one. I really haven't dove into that house that much, but I plan on when the fall get here because they have a lot. To me, they have a lot of fall winter fragrances. So when the fall get here, I'll start to dive into that one more. Um, no, I haven't smelled. I haven't smelled that one. Who is that by? Who is Tuber's? What's that? Australia. Who is that by? I haven't smelled that one. Talk to me about that one, fam. Yeah, I haven't smelled that one. Uh-uh. Yeah, my whole collection. That's what it would be. That would be my top three. I mean, I have quite a few, but yeah, I can't even remember what I did in my top 10. I'm gonna have to do a revised list because I have some that I need to that I have some fragrances that I need to put in there that will move some of the other ones out the way. For instance, I did like my MFK, my Happy Hour cocktail. Oh man, if you haven't checked that video, you need to. Happy Hour cocktail. I'm saying that fragrance is banger. That's banger. Mason Cavalli. Okay. Mason Cavalli. I'm going to definitely check that one out. I'm going to definitely check that one out. Mason Cavalli. Let me write that down. Mason Cavalli. I take notes. I listen to y'all, fam. I listen to y'all, and I thank y'all. I'm going to do that one. But getting back on track to what we was talking about, this one right here, New Harlem. This one, the dry down is just absolutely magnificent. I would say, in this world we live in now, a man who is a fragrance head, it's like we are from the future. Be the only ones in line anywhere smelling good. That is true. That is so true, man. I'm telling you, I could be in the government cheese line trying to get some free cheese, and I'm gonna smell good. I'm telling you, and I'm gonna have a tie and a suit on. I don't think they're gonna give me no cheese, but still, I'm telling you, a man must always smell amazing. You must always smell amazing and look awesome. Amazing and awesome is always the key. I'm telling you, always, man. Get your jeans up off your butt. Wear a belt. Get a button-up shirt. Get a nice pair of shoes. You don't always have to wear tennis shoes, man. I'm telling you, get a nice pair of shoes. Get yourself a tie and just start from there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The transformation from that life to uh I could say mature side is a beautiful thing. And when you look back and realize where you came from, to where you are as a man, yeah, it is. 'Cause now, hmm, I don't knock men that still play video games or still write your name on the orange juice box in the refrigerator or live at home with moms and all that. That's you. That's fine. That's all well and good. Okay. But I'm just saying in general, as we all sometimes we encounter things in life that we gotta take one step back or take two steps forward. Okay, I get that. But as a man, you still must elevate yourself, or at least try to. Sometimes you gotta let childish things go to elevate and have a conversation with God. That's what I did. I mean, I had a real conversation with God. I mean, you got to learn how to submit yourself, and just bow down and let God, come over you and guide you, man, because you cannot do it on your own. You can't. And that's when I realized that me doing it my way wasn't getting me nowhere. Okay. I know I'm preaching and all that, but it wouldn't be right if I didn't. Me doing it my way wouldn't get me nowhere. Once you open up and you let God into your life, man, I'm telling you, it's a difference. I know when I first started going to church, I used to tell the pastor, you are never going to have me in here crying because I'm a man. Men don't cry. That is farthest from the truth ever. Okay? Don't ever think that. And once I opened up my life changed and the blessings just pouring in and pouring in and pouring in and pouring in. And I have a really, really good life, man. And I owe all of that to God. I do. And I thank him for it. Okay. All right. That's my testimony. So I'm just saying. And I'm not knocking, if you are in those situations where I'm not knocking, I come down and think you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just saying, for me personally, as a man, sometimes it's time to elevate and move on from the things that you used to do, your old way of life, the old you. Step into the new you. Okay, everybody has a new you. You just got to go get it because it's there. You just got to go get it. All right, all right. Yeah, true. So true, man. So true. So true. So true. It's just completely up to you. When I look at some of the other reviewers, man, um, you have to become a man, and becoming a man is a transformation. It's not going to happen overnight because you got to be willing to submit, bow down, let go. You got to be willing to show a weaker side. And once you do that, you will encounter strength that you have never, ever known. Trust me when I tell you this. I'm not preaching to you. I'm not trying to convict you or make you become a believer in the Lord. I'm just telling you from my perspective what happened to me. And man, I'm truly blessed. I really am. Okay. Let's get back to phrases, man. I could go on like this all day. Let's get back to phrases. So we're talking about bond number 9. Let me ask you guys a question. Did y'all know that well, as far as the House of Bond number 9, what are your thoughts on it? I know, like I had mentioned earlier, some people say that it's a high price clone store, and the prices are high on some of the fragrances. For instance, like the Dubai line, all right? For these bottles, they're 600. But if you get the bottles that got all the glitter and the gold and all the stuff, those are like 1,000. Would you pay $1,000 for a fragrance? Now I can speak for myself. Yeah, okay, yeah. Let's see what we got. Yeah, Stephanie Hubert Lucas do have some fire fragrances. I have a few of those fragrances. They got some real good ones. And the thing about that house is that's another house that's slept on that deserves more love. That's Stefan Hubert Lucas. That's a really, really good house. The presentation is good with the caps, the bottles and the designs on the front. That house deserves more love. Really, really good house. Yeah, that fragrance is fire. I don't have that fragrance, but I have a sample. I have 2 samples. No, I got one. I used one up, but I got a sample of that fragrance that you're speaking of. Yeah. Oh, you got the autograph bottle. Oh man. Wow. I Yeah, hold on to that. In a few years, that's retirement money. Yeah, the autograph bottle. Okay, okay, okay. Nothing wrong with that. I like that. Um, but what do you think about the fragrance? Oh God, yeah, that's nice. This when the fall roll around, this is going to be perfect. Oh man, that thing is going to project like a monster. You talking about overspraying? The king of overspray will pronounce him. Listen, yeah, this thing is going to be nice. This thing going to be nice. Do I have any clones? Hmm, that's a good question. Do I have any clones? I don't think so. Um, it's been said that the House of Electimus is a clone house. I have a few of their fragrances, but I don't look at it as a clone house. I can't say that I have any clones. No, not well, I got some Thomas Kamala fragrances. Those have been said to be clones of other fragrances, but as far as clones, no. Okay, I'm glad you brought that up about clones. I'm glad you brought that up about clones. Um, that's right. Gonna be the one who stand out. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh man, all the way from Jordan. All right. Amar Borgati. If I pronounce your name incorrect, I apologize. All the way from Jordan. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome to Suits and Sense. But as far as clones, okay, this is my take on clones. The only reason people purchase clones, the 100% reason, they might say, yeah, this one is better, but it's because of the price. You purchasing it at a cheaper price. But does that cheaper price mean better quality? Does it? I don't know, because I don't really have any clones. I'm not knocking clones, and I'm not knocking people that purchase clones. Me, I just prefer to get the original, the real thing. Because I know I'm gonna be satisfied with it. I sampled it, I got it, I'm gonna be satisfied, I'm gonna be happy with it, so I get the original. Clones, I don't really have any clones. Like I said, I got some from the house of Thomas Kamala. It's been said that Electimus is a clone house, but I don't see that. Even Kajal, I even read somewhere that they said the house of Kajal is a clone house, which I disagree with completely. Completely disagree with. Uh yeah, but no. I cross clones, no, I don't have any clone. Chris, what's up, Chris? What's going on? Uh Nosy neighbor. Nosy neighbor, my man nosy neighbor. Yeah, yeah, that in my collection. No, I don't have. Those are the ones that I have. If they're considered clones, then that's all that I have is that. Um, Clones. Well, yeah, I mean, because I see if you look at reviewers now, that's all you see is clones, clones, clones. Everybody's talking about clones. Now I understand times are tight. I mean, times are hard, money is tight, and whatnot, whatever. And you don't want to put too much stress on purchasing a fragrance. So you get the next best thing. But is that next best thing? Is that quality any better? That's my whole thing as far as clones are concerned. When it comes, I'm not saying that they aren't some good ones. I'm not saying that. Okay, me, but I really just haven't dove into clones. I remember one person had commented that can I do more reviews on cheaper fragrances because the fragrances that I review on are too expensive, which is true. Which is true. Some of my fragrances that I do reviews on are expensive, but I just um I like what I like. Just like you like what you like, and all my fragrances aren't expensive. I have some really decent fragrances that aren't expensive. That's why I said get a decant. You don't have to purchase a full bottle of the fragrances that I review. Get a decant of it. Go to one of these decant sites and get a decant of it, and you'll be just fine. It's the same fragrance. It's the same fragrance. And then I read somewhere that they said at the decant site they put they mix, they don't give you the full bottle of the fragrance that you're requesting. They mix it with alcohol. How true that is, I don't know. Um, if you purchase decant, somebody let me know because I don't know, but that's what I've heard. I don't know how true that is, but you don't have to purchase. a full bottle of the fragrances that I review. Get a decant of it, and you'll be just fine. You know, and these discount websites, they're selling top niche fragrances at a discount more than at the designer stores. Because I always base my prices off of Neiman Marcus, always, or the house itself, and that's going to be at the high point. So anything that you can find that's cheaper than that, consider that a steal. You know, help me. I'm giving you the high point. You can get it at a cheaper price, and it's a win-win. It's a win-win. All right. Let's see. I got a couple from Fresh Dubai that are pretty good. That's why I asked. Okay, okay, yeah. I mean, I got two fragrances I think from well, three houses. I got Spirit of Dubai, and I got another one that I haven't even sampled yet. I'm waiting for cold weather to crack that because that's some really dark juice, man. Dark juice, I try to use that juice more so in the cold weather. But then again, if I'm feeling it that day, I'm gonna put it on. See, I'm an overspray, and I don't. Some things you just can't overspray, but that's my nature. That's my nature. Um, Not fragrance at Dubai. I meant Duo. Okay, okay, Duo. Duo. I'm going to look that up. Duo. All right. Discovered a very nice mix today. Boys Imperial plus. Oh wow. Okay. Boys Imperial plus Vibrato from the House of Suspiro. I will try that. I will definitely try that. As soon as I finish this live, I'm gonna go mix them two. I'm gonna go. That sounds interesting. Okay. Okay, that sounds interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna mix them two. All right. Thank you for that. I'm gonna thank you now. I'm not gonna thank you later. I'm gonna thank you now. Definitely gonna mix them two. Uh okay, so we about to go ahead and get up out of here. We just wanted to jump on real quick and talk about that or Dua. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was thinking he meant Dua, Dua, and I think he had O by mistake. Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, yeah, it's okay. We gonna try that. We're gonna try that. But that layered one that you just mentioned, Boys Imperial and Vibrato from the House of Suspiria. Yeah, I'm put my nose on that one. I'm gonna mix that one. We're gonna definitely get up on that one. So, fam, originally we're talking about the House of Bond number 9, but we went off into other areas, which is completely fine because as a fragrance reviewer, that's what we're supposed to be here for, to comment on whatever it is that you would like to converse about, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. P, also known as 357 Chew. Love you back. And I appreciate it. Hey, can't stop. Won't stop. Not going to stop. We're gonna keep it going. Like I keep, I'm gonna give a shout out to 4 gentlemen. The fragrance connoisseur, good man, really, really good man, good gentleman. The Man Cologne channel, Sally's Nose, and the Man Cologne channel. Right there. With us 5, I say this all the time. We're the 5 horsemen and we coming. We are coming. I'm telling you, we coming. All right. I gotta give a shout out to them. They're my dudes. They're my dudes right there. All right. Me personally, I'm small in this game. I'm small in this game. But I could go with the best of them. But the fragrances I have, I don't run from nobody. I'm telling you, I can go with the best of them. All right. Can't stop. Won't stop. Not gonna stop. It's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. Okay. Um, yeah, so I had a lot of things to talk about the House of Bond number 9. I mean, I had quite a few things to talk about as far as the lawsuit was concerned. Do you believe that the founder, Miss Laurice Rami, if I pronounce her name wrong, I'm sorry, but do you believe she's a racist from the situation that occurred when the African Americans would walk in the store and they would say, we need the what to say, we need the light bulbs changed. That was a code word to put your eyes on certain individuals that came into the store, and she was being sued over that. But the lawsuit went nowhere. The case was dropped, and she prevailed without having to go to court or kick out any money, not even a civil suit or anything like that. So, but she did state that that was a true statement, and they would do that. And she said that it wasn't more so targeting African Americans. It's just that every time that her stores were robbed, it was African Americans that robbed her stores. So that was the code word that she put out when she felt, that they were coming in. And she said she also used that code word to protect her girls. I guess her sales representatives. What you guys think? Do you think she was racist or making a racist statement or whatever like that? I don't know. And I was reading that the one girl that filed the lawsuit was stating that she was fired because she was dating a Jamaican. That's what she's saying. But the company is saying she was fired because they were stealing. And she said, yeah, the lady that filed the lawsuit worked at the company for 9 years. Who's telling the truth? I don't know. I'm just going by, what I had researched. Yep. Oh, okay. You want to see me on a fragrance battle for summer fragrances? Hey, I'll do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, summer fragrances. Hey, I got plenty of them. We can go, baby. I'm telling you. All in love, though. All in love. All right. Summer fragrance battle. Let's get it. Just let me know. Hit me up. That offers to anyone. Hit me up. Do it. We can do it. Yeah. I'm getting back on track to bond number 9. Now, as far as the racist topic is concerned, it never slowed down or stopped the bottom line. They kept turning a profit. People keep buying the fragrances. The stores keep having a profit. I mean, I don't think they closed down not one Bond Number 9 store. The counters in all the major department stores stay packed. They keep selling. So, you know, which way are we going? Which way are we going? Me personally, I don't think that the lady had any racial tendencies toward African Americans. I don't believe so. I mean, I don't know because I don't know the lady, but I don't know. I don't feel that way. And I still purchase some Barnum lands. You can see got New Harlem. Man, this thing right here. I'm telling you, man, it came out 2003. The coffee and the cake and the vanilla. The dry down is what is so amazing on this, man. I just can't stop talking about it. I just can't stop talking about it. Okay. All right. Yeah. 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 Check them out, fam. Check them out. Check them out. You're gonna love them. Um. Okay. You say you will. All right. Cool. You did the clones. All right. So, fam, that's about it. How long we been on here? Okay, we've been on here 50 minutes. We're gonna stay for 1 hour, and that's gonna be it. We're not gonna be on here all day. We're gonna stay for 1 hour. My first Zoom, I didn't expect to get that many people. I said Zoom. I'm so used to doing Zoom meetings. I said Zoom. My first live, uh, talking about the House of Bond number 9. I'm gonna do another one, but this next one I'm going to talk about the House of Zherzhov. I'm trying to go. Zherzhov, that's a very complex house. But I wanted to do Bond number 9 because it's a house based out of out of the States. And with this latest incident, because I've been reading and hearing, I had one person tell me stop reviewing Bond number 9 and don't purchase no more because of this incident, saying that she was a racist and don't talk about it or review or anything no more. I guess they were trying to boycott the fragrance itself. But me, I don't know. I still dig Bond number 9. They still got really good fragrances. I still dig it. So I'm gonna keep with it. I'm gonna keep with it until there's some rock hard evidence showing that she's a racist. I'm moving past it. All right. So if I had to rate my Bond number 9s, my number 1, well, oh man, yeah, that. Okay, start with number 2. Number 2 would be Lafayette Street. That would be number 2. Number 1 would be a toss up between New Harlem and Tribeca. Tribeca, that's just my fragrance. Oh man, nah, Tribeca would be number 1, right? Lafayette Street would be number two. Always gotta be number two. New Harlem would be number three. Uh, Greenwich Village, number four. Oh man. Mm. Gorgeous. New York Knights. New York Knights number five. Number six would be Dubai Gold. Dubai Gold be number six. Uh, Number seven, Centerpiece for him, right? Okay, I'm sorry. Thoughts on Alexandria 2 anniversary. To me, Alexandria 2 and Alexandria 3 can't compare to Alexandria 1. That's just my thought. Alexandria 1, the original, is just the other two. I guess it didn't measure up to they're good. They're good. I'm not saying they're not good, but Alexandria 2 and Alexandria 3 doesn't measure up to the original Alexandria to me. The Alexandria, I mean, I'm just in love with it. I am. I'm just in love with it. There's nothing, neither Alexandria 2 or 3 can't compare it to it. Alexandria 2 is a good fragrance, but me personally, if I had to choose, I would just pick Alexandria 1. That's just my preference. I love it. I do. I just absolutely love it. Yeah. Um, yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Okay, fam. How much time we got? We got 7 minutes. I said I was gonna do it for an hour. Now I'm just talking about stuff. Where I left off at one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Um, oh, I forgot about Shaz Bond. Shaz Bond. Gotta do Shaz Bond. Boom. Yep, gotta do Shaz Bond. Um, hmm. New York Signature. Gotta add that in there. Now you know what? I can't even rank these anymore. Well, I just can't even rank them anymore because I mean Bond number nine. They just have so many fragrances and they're just really good. And I didn't even bring them all over here. I just got a little table right here. I couldn't put them all on there. But yeah. hmm Governor's Island, Nomad, Must, yeah, Sutton Place. Um, I was about to say something, but I caught myself. I'm not even gonna say that. But the House of Bond number nine, really unique. I mean, when I first saw Bond number nine, the first fragrance I ever purchased from Bond number nine was Lafayette Street. That was the first fragrance that I ever purchased from Bond number nine was Lafayette Street. What was your? Do you have Bond number nine? What was your first purchase? My first purchase was Lafayette Street, and then after Lafayette Street, it was New York Nights. Those were my first two. And when I purchased this, it I almost knocked the camera down. And when I purchased this, it I wasn't an oversprayer then because I didn't wasn't just getting into the niche game. And oh man, that thing I'm like I have never in my life smelled anything like this before. Because you got to understand, if you ever smelled Royal Oud by the House of Creed, that is completely over to the right side of the table completely. And then you get Lafayette Street, that's completely on the other side of the table. And it was two different fragrances that takes you in two different directions that were just totally, completely awesome. And you absolutely, absolutely love both of them. Both of them. Those are my two original signature scents. Lafayette Street and Royal Oud by the House of Creed. And it just went from there and everything exploded. And now they went to overshoot. I don't know how many fragrances I have. I used to keep count, but I just stopped. I just stopped. Yeah, it's getting a little out of hand. Honestly, it's getting a little out of hand. So I have to tame myself. But you love what you love, right? Like I mentioned earlier, when you align your spirit up right and put it on the right path, blessings overflow, man. Blessings overflow, and it's up to you. Can't here I go preaching again, but I mean it's stuff that just needs to be said as a man, as a man. at some point you have to realize that you are you can be vulnerable. You can. There's nothing wrong with being vulnerable. You don't have to carry the axe all the time, chopping down wood. You don't. You don't have to. Sometimes you could walk around a tree. Just saying, right? That probably went over some of your head, but just think about it. Just think about it. Just think about it. You really, really, a fragrance and a suit and tie will get more attention than jeans hanging off your tail and some Jordans. I guarantee you. Well, let's put it like this: get the correct attention. All right, get positive attention because you still going to get attention with your jeans hanging off your tail, and just hood, just straight hood or whatever. Now, I'm not knocking that because I was the same way. I was the same way, but I had to come to the realization that this there's a better life. There's a better because you got to understand. Growing up, I grew up in the hood, and when you would look at the Cosby Show, you'd be like, "Man, that's not real. No black families live like that." I I can honestly say, yeah, they do. They do, and it's all about your mindset. You put your mindset right, and things will start to change in your life. But you have to put the first foot forward. All right, put the first foot forward. You don't have to be gangster all the time. Just say, here I go preaching again. All right, let's get back to some fragrances. Yeah, so we're talking about bond number 9. Those are my top 10. Those are the ones that I would reach for first or whatever. Right? Right. All right, so uh what we got? We got 2 minutes and then we're gonna end this live. My first one. I appreciate I think I only had like maybe 6 people, 6, 7 people total. I think it was nine people total, but I'm appreciative of that nine because nine is higher than 0. And I thank you. It's my first live. I was excited about talking about the House of Bond number 9 and basing it on this fragrance, New Harlem. It's been out a while, but the I can't stop talking about the dry down on this fragrance here is absolutely monster. Absolutely monster. You really gotta try it. You're gonna truly, truly enjoy it. Especially when the fall get here around like October, November. Yeah, this thing gonna be real nice. Okay. All right, fam. So we're about to end this. We're gonna roll out, and that's gonna be that. Appreciate you. Can't stop, won't stop, not gonna stop. It's just not gonna happen. Okay. All right, fam. To the next one. Y'all stay greasy.